Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Geminis. Hi Gemini, I hope you're having a great week so far. Let's jump in and see what's happening for the next 7 days for you. Guys, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when it's relevant. And it is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you are interested in a more personal reading where I can be much more specific, do please check out the description below. Also, finally, if you can find it in your heart to like, subscribe and share, I would really appreciate it. Let's jump into the reading. Okay, we have the Six of Arrows. The Knight of Arrows. The Queen of Pentacles. The Sun. The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. And the Devil. So guys, I really think this is going to be an amazing week for you guys coming up. I think there's a lot happening and there's a lot of joy and there's a wish fulfillment coming in through here with the Nine of Cups and the Sun coming up together. With the Ten of Swords here, it lets me know that you are reaching a turning point where you're going from a really challenging energy into a really happy, really joyful, really peaceful time. So you've got that to look forward to this week. I definitely do feel like with the Six of Arrows coming up here, it's almost like there's some sort of victory or success that's being recognized for you this week. So for each of you, it will be different. If you're a mum, it could be that Mother's Day is this week whenever you're watching it. Or it could be if you're a daughter and your parents decide to leave you an inheritance because you've been a beautiful daughter this week. I don't know. For each of you, it will be different. But for what I'm saying is that there's some sort of victory here where people are recognizing your value. They're recognizing your worth this week. And then they're taking action to show you that they actually appreciate you this week. With the Knight of Wands here coming in, for those of you who are actually interested in a love relationship, I do want to say that there's a big chance that someone might make their feelings known for you this week. With the Nine of Cups and the with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands coming in, there's someone who has the hots for you that's basically moving in and saying, hey, I find you really sexy. I want to take this to the next level. Can we interact? And I think that you do just need to keep an awareness that the Devil has come up here. So if there is someone who is overly sexually attracted to you this week, just know that it's probably not an emotional fulfillment. It's more likely a physical interaction that's been brought to you by the divine to express yourself in a sexual manner, which is always fun. So it's here for a short time, not for a long time, is basically what I'm saying. But with the Ten of Swords coming up here, most of you are turning a corner in your life in general. So energetically, overall, for whatever you're going through, doesn't matter. For all of you, each and every one of you that's listening to this reading, I'm saying to you, something good is going to happen for you this week. I'm saying to you that there is a wish fulfillment coming in, and the Sun is joy. It's the soul energy. It's speaking to you from the heart, and it's saying, please have faith. Something beautiful is about to happen for you, and it's going to break you free from some energy that you've been stuck in for a little while. And it's like the light is starting to shine again in your life. Overall, the entire life itself, your money, your friendships, your job, your relationships, all of those things are going into a better energy from here. So that's why I'm saying this week is going to be a beautiful week for you, where you are turning the corner and starting to see the hope for the future in a way that's really practical and grounded too, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles here. He talks about long-term planning and long-term goals. And because it's come up here with the Queen of Pentacles, she's the one that's mastered the Pentacle realm. She's like almost the king, not quite, but she's at the same level as the king. So it's telling me that whatever you're doing on a long-term goal basis for your finances is going to work out quite well for you. So I'm not even going to worry about finances for any of you. I think that ultimately, if you are struggling right now, whatever strategy you put into place to get out of that situation is going to be very successful for you. Also, with the Devil and the Ten of Swords coming up here, I do feel like for some of you, there could be someone at work who might be sabotaging you this week. So just keep an eye out for that. Whatever it is, I'm not worried. Like, you obviously come out on top because you do have the Sun and the Nine of Cups here. So it could be that there's a revelation with the Sun here. The light is shining on the Devil in your environment and removing them from the picture by cutting them out. And I think that that's beautiful because it allows for you to recognize all of the joy and the hope that you've created through your hard work and through your patience that has allowed you to master your own world in a way that's really meaningful and fulfilling. Whatever's happening for you this week, there's recognition from other people coming through where they're actually doing something nice for you. You're feeling passionate and joyful about the movement forward that you're making because you are moving forward with projects, you're moving forward with opportunities, you're moving forward with outcomes. All of the stuff in your life is actually starting to progress. And I'm saying you just need to be a little bit patient because it's not quite there yet. Like, this is just the peeking through the cloud of the sun. And the Nine of Cups is not yet quite the 10 of Cups. It's like, yes, you're going to have a wish fulfillment. Yes, you're going to see the joy returning to your life, but you're not going to wake up tomorrow and all of your problems are magically solved and disappeared. It's more likely that you find the strategies towards what do I need to do, think, feel, say, heal to get to the next level in my life where I can bask in the sun for a little bit and really fall back into the enjoyment of my life in general. I do need to bring it up because it's here. There's someone in your environment or you yourself that may be overindulging in alcohol this week. So if you are having trouble with your drinking, please do seek help. And if it's not you, then I would say it's someone in your environment is really struggling with their alcoholism right now and they need some help. So take that as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. As I said, I don't get to choose what comes up. It's just that Spirit is saying for someone out there that's relevant. And there's always help to be had. Like, at the end of the day, it's not a judgment. Everyone has an addiction to something, whether it's food, cigarettes, drinking, love bombing, whatever it is. So just keep in mind that that wasn't a judgment. It was just a call for help. Okay, let's jump in and see what else comes in for you guys this week. Using the Magical Unicorns deck now by Doreen Virtue. Change. The changes that you're going through are positive. See what I was saying about forward progression, moving forward with things in your life. And I think that things really are changing for you in a long-term, meaningful way. And I would say to you that this week, it may feel a little bit unstable at times with this 10 of Swords coming up with the Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles says that there's a need for patience as you go through the ups and the downs of this change that you're going through. But if you remain calm and protect your emotions, you're going to be fine. It's actually really positive for you. And can you imagine what it would feel, what you would see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Like, what if it actually did? Have you ever stopped and actually thought about that? How would you feel? What would you see? What would you think? It's all part of manifestation. If you can't dream it, you can't receive it. So it's just a reminder that this week, visualization is a huge part of manifestation. And if we are in alignment with our truth and love and are genuinely imagining our success in a really lucid and physical way, then the universe has no choice but to actually reflect that to us in the field. So it's just a secret that you are manifesting this week. Okay, what else, please, Spirit? Be of service. I think you guys generally are of service, and I think that's why you're getting the energy that's coming through this week coming through. I think that you've been working really hard at keeping everyone else around you uplifted and positive and progressing, and that's why other people are recognizing your service this week. They're recognizing your success because you've been that support person for everyone else around you, and the universe is just patting you on the back and saying, you know what? You've done a great job. Now we're going to actually bless you with the rewards for that work that you've been doing. And it's coming through in a physical form this week. Process and absorb. I think sometimes when we're going into this really positive energy and we have a breakthrough energy like we have here, where there is the Sun and the Nine of Cups, sometimes we don't really absorb all of the positivity that comes from these events. It's like we're too scared to trust it. Like, we've been fighting so hard for so long to get there that when we finally get there and we get that glimpse of sunlight, we're like, oh, I don't want to trust it because I know I'm going to get upset again. And when I get upset again, falling from grace is just too painful. So I'm going to go, yeah, this feels good, great, and then ignore it. Don't do that this week. Absorb it. Actually dive into it. You deserve to feel good. And the universe is just saying to you, we're bringing you this so you can feel good. It's safe to trust. And what do you need? What do you seek? What it is that you're actually looking for? Have you put in your order to the divine? And I think with it coming up here with imagine and change, I think the universe is just asking you to clarify for it exactly what it is that you want. Not what everyone else expects you to want, not what other people have projected you should want. What is it that you want? Do you even know? When was the last time you sat down and wrote out a list of desires and dreams? I think this week is one of those weeks where they're asking you to do it because it's like, how can we fulfill your wish if you haven't actually wished it? So just a reminder to put in your wish list to the universe this week so that they can bring it to you, which is super exciting. Okay, and finally, we do have a new deck this week that we're using. It's called Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So bear with me if I do have to check the book, but I think that I'm sort of getting it. I'll just read it intuitively this week, and then we'll add. So I won't probably stick to the actual card meanings. I'll just go with what my intuition is telling me. Ringmaster of Scrutiny. It's in the details. Discernment, clear mind, and details. I feel like this is a week to pay attention to the details of your life, the little things. It's not the big, broad strokes of your life that are going to give you meaningful breakthroughs right now. It's the little things. The smell of your favorite flower, the light as it hits the tree, the beauty of the world around you as you wake up in the morning, those kinds of things. So just pay attention to those little things so that they can be magnified and illuminated for you this week as you go through the week. And the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. Essentially, I think what the universe is saying to you this week is, we're going to help you. We're literally answering a prayer this week, so make sure you make it a good one. And the Camel Boy coming up here, it's letting us know that you don't have to do it on your own. There is help coming. It's just take one small step at a time, and then eventually you'll end up in this energy of blessing and hope and joy. So you guys have an amazing week coming up. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do let me know in the comments what's going on for you. Can't wait to hear all about it, and I will see you guys in the next one.